everybody, Matt here from Matt Likes Comics, and it's time for the top 10 of the week. The challenge by Alan this week was top 10 cartoon characters covers. Well, I've got some right here that we're going to get into, but first, a word from me. Hi there. No, I'm joking. Okay. Anyway, we're going to to show some covers today that have cartoon characters on it. In my case, they're all Gold Key Dells. But that might not always happen with you. Part of the reason I think so is I'm not sure if Archie is considered cartoon character enough because of the genre, and same with Richie Rich. So I decided not to go with them today, just in case they're not considered cartoony enough. So without further ado, let us begin. This here is Marge's Tubby number 36. Tubby is in the Little Lulu universe. He's always looking kind of silly because little Lulu's always making fun of him. He's always eating. He's the straight man, so to speak, although he tries to be the comedian. I think he's an interesting character, and I've always thought so, which is why. And I like this cover because the elephant is really cute that's trying to steal the peanuts. It's one of the reasons that drew me to this book in the first place. Next up, we have the Inspector 4. Inspector Clouseau is the person on the cover. He's reasonably competent in the cartoon, but for those that haven't seen the movies, Inspector Clouseau, played by Peter Sellers, is a bit of a buffoon, shall we say. Although he isn't the smartest person under the deck in the comic books themselves. He is because as you can see, this is his boss that he's using as a boat, and he has a bird partner, and he's going after the Pink Panther of some sort or some other crime. I'm not 100% sure because the Panther's not on this cover. And speaking of the Panther, here is Inspector 9 with the Pink Panther on the cover. I do not have any Pink Panther books, but I like the Pink Panther. I watched this cartoon faithfully as a kid when it was on. Back when I was on, it was one of those shows that was on at lunchtime. So if you went home for lunch, you could catch that in the Flintstones back in my day, and I watched them quite a bit. So as I said, the Pink Panther is a little more snarky. He's supposed to represent the bad guy because the Pink Panther in the movie, of course, you don't really see. And but as a character, as he's look at him, he's laying on the grass, and the inspector's having a conniption about that. But it's what animals do. Anyway, that's the Pink Panther from Inspector 9. So next up, we've got Donald Duck. This is Donald Duck 35 by Dell. I like this cover because it's completely something that I would do in my life. I'm the type that would stand in the wrong place and end up with water in my boots, even though I'd be under the umbrella trying to keep dry. So this is something that would happen to me, and therefore I'm decided to go with this cover because I can relate so much. Next up, we have Magicka Dispel. Now she's on this cartoon. Okay, sorry. When it comes to the cartoon books here, we've got Magicka Dispel, who is the evil villain who fights against Uncle Scrooge. She's always trying to steal his dime. Now, I don't have any Uncle Scrooge books with her on it, and I love this character. So, if you haven't seen her before, there she is. She's always trying to steal the number one dime by Uncle Scrooge because she wants to make it a big thing. Next up, we have Huey, Dewey, and Louie here on Donald Duck, on a Donald Duck cover number 43, because I don't have any of the Junior Woodchuck books or any of the other covers that they're on. But Huey and Dewey and Louie are Donald's nephews from his sister Della Duck, and they live with him a lot for a long time. And going from that, it's they're in a lot of books as a result. Next up, we have Donald Duck 152. It has Daisy Duck on it. Now, Daisy, I don't know if she got her own book or not, but Daisy is the girlfriend of Donald Duck. Certainly merits inclusion here. She is by far one of the best girlfriends. Certainly I like her more than Minnie in the Disney universe, but she is somebody who stayed with her man, so to speak, for decades. And even today in the cartoons, they put Daisy as Donald's girlfriend, and therefore merits inclusion as a great comic character, cartoon character. Next up, we have my daughter's favorite, Daffy Duck, with one of my favorites on the cover, Elmer Fudd. Now, in the comic books, this is Daffy number 4. It is the first non-four color book in the Daffy series. Daffy 1, 2, and 3 were all part of four color. And here we have Daffy on the road painting the line, and of course the manhole cover for whatever reason is open, and Elmer's in it, and he gets his head painted. So typical antagonist protagonist stuff. And to be honest, Daffy's supposed to be the protagonist. I swear he's the antagonist and everything. He's my daughter loves him because he causes so much crap, and it's true, and that he's an egotistical, maniacal kind of character. So anyway, that's Daffy number 4. The 9th one I'm going to show is Beep Beep the Roadrunner, who also has Wildy Coyote on the cover. I tried to pick covers where I could get the maximum amount of cartoon characters on there while getting everything together. So I like the Coyote. I think he is so hilarious because he never gives up no matter how bad the Acme device is. He never catches the Roadrunner. I mean, if he did, the series would be over. But in particular, when he talks on the cartoons, it's hilarious with the ones with Bugs Bunny as well. I like that very much. So Wile E. Coyote definitely did not get his own book, so I had to use him with the Beep Beep the Roadrunner. The Roadrunner is a nice character too, but I don't like that one as much as I like Wile E. Coyote. And number 10. The last one is a double shot because you can't have one really without the other, and that is Tweety and Sylvester. And in this one, this is number 45, and as you can see, Sylvester's weighing himself and trying to get the fortune, and Tweety steals the fortune away, and that's a waste of a penny right there. Never mind that they're probably pre-printed and whoever was going to be next gets the fortune. It doesn't matter. This is another eternal struggle. Sylvester always tries to eat Tweety and vice versa. But I think I've always, again, I always seem to identify with the Sylvester because, he's just trying to eat. It's his nature. He needs to go after birds. Plus, I personally love cats. I had a cat that was colored the same way as Sylvester, but we called him Oreo because he liked to eat. So, that is my top 10 cartoon books. As I said, I tried to mix up so that I had all the characters, different characters and such, and therefore I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to do one, just make sure you put in hashtag top 10 Friday Comic Challenge, hashtag Friday Comic Challenge, and hashtag top 10 cartoons. I believe that's what Alan is going to put up, what he's put up. And of course, you can tag Alan. Alan will look at any of these things. I think this is a great idea. The cartoon characters are a lot of fun. And if there's one thing I've learned about comic book collectors over the years, superhero, whatever, everybody's got a few of these kicking around. And hopefully you get them from when you buy bulk books and stuff. And some people get rid of them, some people don't. Most people don't, I would say, actually, because they're interesting reads and stuff. So if you liked what I did, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Comment if you've got cartoon things you like. As I said, make your own video. It's great. The more the merrier. You know, I will personally watch any video I come across. So when it comes to top 10 stuff, I always find them very fascinating. Anyway, my name is Matt, and I like comics, and I hope you do too. Have a good one.